So let's talk about growing up. Adulting seems to be what's on trend these days, especially with the 10-year challenge and everything else. Um, so what does being a grown up even mean? Does being a grown up mean that you have a childhood, you have an adolescence, you have a young adulthood? Then you're supposed to slowly but surely kill off your former self for you to mature and live 60 or however many years you might have left as an adult. It seems kind of like a con, doesn't it? Yeah, the first 20 or so years of your life is going to be all fresh, new, and exciting. And then as soon as you pass that mark, you get, too much more responsibility. Oh, all these bills, bills, bills. Rent, rent, rent. Oh, your parents don't look after you anymore. And what is growing up like? Or your hopes being more. You love it, don't you? Because people have seen that a lot to me lately. In some aspects, I felt like I'm stuck because I didn't have that safe, nurturing environment in order to explore the things which I felt like I needed to explore at the time. And people in particular were almost disgusted at me being creative in terms of drawing, sing, dance, act, everything else. In my brain, I felt like I've been over the fence enough times to know that if I wanted to do this, then I think I can. Of course, with other opportunities opening themselves up. At the same time, someone's like, wow, there are certain spaces which I just don't belong in anymore. Going back to the thing what I said about killing your former self in order for your adult self to thrive. I was at work the other day at this job of however many I really tried my best at doing. I'm pretty sure will never die. It never will. It really won't. It really won't. And there was the particular day at work when I was like, wow, I shouldn't be there in that moment. I shouldn't be here in this moment. I still like singing, dancing, acting, making movies, and I'm tired of taking up places for people where other people who are readily and happily able to assimilate into that sort of position are want to do, and they should do it if that's what they want. But it's like, damn, the world is changing. There's a definite consensus of this is how we operate in the analog world versus this is how we operate in the digital world, and there's like people are it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Not the same as in like there are things which I've been like brought up on and to believe, and it's like that's not how the world operates anymore. Like going to work is rarely going to an office. It's rarely going to a kitchen. It's I'm going to work. I'll be back in 2 weeks because my flight leaves at 4, kind of thing. Like that's the kind of work which I want to do. Um, and yeah, it's about high time I just like put things into gear and just to make it happen. And the reason why I didn't think it did happen is because I've been expecting and wanting nurturing and advice from a person who I know now was not able to get it because they didn't grow up in a time that that could be an actuality, sort of thing. Does that make sense? This is clearly a ramble, but hopefully my thoughts are being put together. And as an artist, I really feel like you're an artist if you feel like the energy that you put out into the world needs to be manifested in a way that can be hung on the wall or can be seen by other people, multiple people, and be appreciated. And I was doing so many things, and my energy was not actualized. My energy was not used. My energy was used, but it wasn't. It was. It got dissipated. My energy is just out in the universe doing nothing. And I know I'm just that kind of person. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. And Lord knows I tried to find. I find people make friends at work, so I've tried to find workplaces where I fit in, and workplaces where I could be friends with people, and workplaces where I could belong in. But knowing that people are working to have a sense of safety in very real normal lives, and that's just not something which I'm not slating anyone for. Let's make that very clear. We all have our own lives and we'll have our own dreams, but it's just it's just there's many times when I've needed time off for auditions and for acting classes, and and then whisperings in the workplace occur when it's like, oh, he's going off to this again. Like, I don't have time off for this. I don't have time off for that. It's like, gosh, probably other things all the time, but it's like, you know, it's hard entering any position knowing straight off the gate it's going to be temporary. Me as annoying. I don't know. And then I'm in that place for like, be it. There's one place in particular which like, I really felt like it could have been something, but then that fell through. Like almost, thank goodness, right? Yeah. So about growing up, does growing up mean that you're supposed to let go of your hobbies and interests and be like, okay, that was then. This is me now. Or is it supposed to be a continuous tapestry of improvement and creativity and betterness? You know, I never feel like I'm doing enough, and how how true artists feel all the time, and it's the most exciting and terrifying thing. So yeah, like I like having my pictures. I like having my picture taken. I like having my picture taken. I like trying different clothes. I like fashion, trying different outfits, and being all cute and bubbly and all this kind of things. And I better do the most bit now until I gain another 20 years, and it seems creepy as hell. So, yeah, peace. And what people won't tell you about trying to get into that space is that you'll almost immediately be seen as the other. And hell, the world knows I can do it. But I started this thing when I was 14. And the reason why I sort of stopped it here and there is because I felt like people immediately saw me as the other. And damn, I just want to know my life, but I know that ain't going to happen anymore.